Strange. It's sunny, but it's raining. The devil must be beating his wife. It's our prize Fantasia. You know this game, don't you? It's that RPG that Ignition did a terrible dub for on the levels of Resident Evil 1, and is also very similar to the Tales series. Probably because people who worked on that series also worked on it in this game. The main hurdle of this game is the voice acting, because really it is bad, though it does get better past like the 10 to 12 hour marker, when you invaded and destroyed Anthrax. But still, after you get past that hurdle, you'll find a very deep, very engaging, very high-quality RPG that really, if it had a better dub behind it, will be considered a recent classic. Now, there are 3 reasons I sought this game out. One is, okay, it's the voice acting, but still, like, it's that special level of badness that makes for amazing entertainment. 2, the battle system, and 3, the story, which I've heard is filled with lots of twists and turns, and boy, was it. I won't discuss them here, but I will discuss the awesome battle system. Think of it as a turn-based version of the Tales series. Your entire party shares an AP meter, which every single action costs a certain amount of points on the meter. For example, regular attacks cost just 2, and spells can cost 2, 3, or even 6, depending on the spell. Speaking of spells, the magic in this game is actually pretty complicated. There's 4 different elements, and those can create 4 different combo elements. There's 4 magic tiers, each with their own MP meters. They all do different things, and they all have separate AP costs. You can also cast the spells twice in order to get more power out of them, or use the ray crystals on the battlefield, which also power up certain elements. Plus, all the playable characters, and a couple of bosses, have special attacks called Accelacts, which they can use with a special meter. And later on in the game, you have the ability to chain 3 of your Accelacts together to release giant, powerful attacks, which are essential for killing bosses. Speaking of bosses, one of the most essential things in the boss battles in this game is not to use brute force. Brute force in this game will do absolutely nothing but get you killed. You have to position your characters appropriately and make sure that you're not in proximity of area of effect attacks. There's one boss in the late game who, if you're not careful at the start of the match, can literally wipe your entire party on his first attack. That shows you that this game is not screwing around. The bosses in this game are obscenely difficult. The first fight with the Death Chanter, the first damn boss, I had to try 2 or 3 times because of how ridiculously tough it was. Even level grinding can only get you so far because this game has techniques to keep you from level grinding, namely that XP decreases in every area that you're in after you've gotten to a certain level. MP is also incredibly limited in this game. You can only have up to 9 MP on 1 tier of magic, and by the way, you're not going to do that. You can only pour so much magic into your different spell orbs, which you'll have to reset constantly when you get new crystals, or you have to upgrade your magic or reorganize your stuff. Luckily in this game, money grows on trees due to all the level grinding, making that a complete non-issue, plus all the items you're going to be buying constantly. Really, I never once ran out of items, because I just kept buying them after grinding for half an hour. Trust me, it's not that bad. Also helping this game's quality is the music. Hot damn, do I love this soundtrack a lot. Like, it's got a bunch of amazing themes. The regular battle themes, the boss battle themes, the overworld, the dungeons, all that stuff is really good shit. I highly recommend listening to the soundtrack even if you're not going to play the game. I would totally buy this if I could find out where to get it, and if I had the money to actually purchase it. And that's all I have to say. Seriously, this game is really good. It's a bit hard to find these days. The nearest GameStop to my house that has it is in like 2.5 states away, so I wasn't really going to buy it physically. And on Amazon, a new copy like this one is almost like $100. So unless you're really an RPG enthusiast, buying it might not be the easiest thing unless you don't care about getting a reasonably decent used copy. But nonetheless, this game is definitely worth your time and money, and I highly recommend it. The voice acting may not be great, in fact it's downright awful, especially in the first 10 to 12 hours, but still, the story is fantastic, the music is awesome, the battle system is great. I highly recommend you buy this game. This is Eric M. Weingart signing off saying, can't hide from my sniping! Eat this! Killing you dead!